9 West Coast, 10 to 12 on the East, girl, you better tune into it. And boy, I try to tell you this the new big movement. Sit down and catch a vibe, cause these folk foolish. That's what you can bank on, to the bank on. Plus the more mob and the rewatch gang strong. You are not tuned in to Zooming with the zoomies. I'm zooming with the homies on, man.
Hey, Tom.
Yo, what up, beautiful people? Welcome back to another episode of Zooming with the Homies. I'm your host here, Moore. Broadcasting live from the chilly city of St. Louis, Missouri. It is a crisp 38 degrees, I think, outside. It's chilly as hell, man. It's chilly as hell. It's not even chilly. It's cold. I brought 2 coats. I needed options. Never mind the patches on my face. Face has been breaking out. I don't know if it's from my CPAP machine or what, that mask be just hugging all on my face. But my daughter and my wife introduced me to these little patches, and they seem to work a little bit. So that's what's going on before y'all start getting crazy in the comment. What's on his face? You know how y'all do. What's up, Den Spin Comedy, Miss Cheryl, Living My Jeff Life, Tiara, Young Deuces. What's up, my boy Kim Younger? Coach Hoodie's in the building as well. Coco Puff in here early, Crystal Lynette, Big Smoke Jitsu, Franco. I appreciate all y'all pulling up, man. We got a fantastic show, some amazing guests. Got some stuff we need to tell y'all about. My homie John Grimes has an amazing comedy conference that I think this is his 2nd year doing. And he asked me to be on that as well. So we're going to talk about that. Tanidra's had some life changes. So we're going to talk about that. See if them dogs are still the size of small horses and whatnot. But we're going to kick it off, man. We got a fantastic show. So let's just jump right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, first off, my first guest that I'm introducing, this brother, as I said many times, him and his team were the kind of forerunners, if you will. They laid the tread for all the other content creators when it comes to YouTube and IG skits and things of that nature. Him and one of the other business partners started their own sunglass line as well. He is currently touring all over the world, and I don't say that in jest. He literally has a travel crew, black people out here traveling. It's not all black, but black people out here traveling. So I think he deserves accolades just for getting black people to commit to traveling and actually keeping a goddamn word. You know how hard it is to get black people to pay on time? It comes to that second commitment. They're like, oh man, things gotta time. He be taking pictures with black people. I think they just got back from Japan. They were go-karting all over the streets of Japan. You understand me? Super Mario Bros. Style. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for podcaster, content creator, producer, director, co-owner of Shady Side Up. Put your hands together for Mr. Wrong.
Hey, and I appreciate that, man. Giving me the world tour. Thank you.
That's what it is, bro. Let me tell you something. It was hard to find some pictures for you, okay? Because your pictures, either you got your shirt off.
First off, I don't.
You take pictures in low light. What is with the sexy
shit? I don't have my shirt off in the pictures.
You take a lot of low light pictures. Okay, listen, you take a lot of pictures like this.
I got to keep it discreet.
Camera only lit by candlelight.
I got to keep it discreet because I'm actually be working on my album cover, so that I got to make sure I keep it by candlelight, low light, lit. That's what it's about. that's what it's about.
I'm gonna need you to get a real candle and start using tea light candles because you're being lit by tea light candles. All right, those go on the oil burners. Okay,
my candles from the Dollar Tree. I just get they burn for 5 minutes. That's it.
Man, listen, I'm glad to have you on the show. I definitely want to talk about the travel and the expeditions that you've been on, man. Y'all went to Africa as well, so we're gonna talk about all of that in a minute.
Absolutely.
Let's get the rest of the people in here real quick, ladies and gentlemen. He's also from St. Louis, Missouri. You currently catch him on tour with Tony Rock. They've been rocking stages for the last year, maybe year and a half together. As I said, he started a comedy conference. First of all, the fact that he had the wherewithal to put something together and think of other comics in LA and hope they can gather something from it was phenomenal. The fact that he pulled it off is even more phenomenal because LA is not a forgiving or a giving place. You have to work for everything that you get. Thirdly, he's from St. Louis. Okay. Boom. All right. So put your hands together. Welcome, content creator, stand-up comedian, stand-up guy, hometown hero. He also is in possession of one of the oldest baseball gloves from the Negro League. Okay. You can't get this everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and welcome back to the show, Mr. John Grimes.
Hell of an intro. Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me. It's a basketball, by the way. It was a basketball.
Oh, it was a basketball. My
basketball.
bad. It was before the NBA got integrated and blacks was doing their own thing. You got that basketball, right? It's Frederick Douglass basketball, wasn't it? It's signed by him.
One of the civil rights leaders, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Shout out CP for that.
How you been, man? Where you at right now?
I'm good. I'm in Hartford, Connecticut. We got the Hartford Funny Bone this weekend. Got one more show tonight. Cool city. Didn't know it was this black. So shout out Hartford and the black community here.
Yeah, Hartford is hood, boy. You better.
I see. I guess you just niggas that moved away from other cities. Everybody on the
Hartford
road.
is hood, boy. You better be careful up there, boy. You know what I'm talking about? How's the temperature out there?
It's cold. It's like nigga cold. So
What does that mean?
and a coat. Everybody like a robber up here. It's crazy.
Yeah, it ain't. When it's cold outside, you be torn. This is when you really sit in your hotel room. You're like, I got nothing to offer this city except the jokes on that stage. It's too cold. It's too cold to do anything else.
This the most intimidating I'm gonna look when I walk outside right now. I look like ski mask weather for sure. Like everything is covered but my eyes. It's like, yeah, I can hit a lick today for sure.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't. But
yeah, that's good. That's good. You got a family. Think about the family. All right, we're gonna get the next person in here, ladies and gentlemen. This young lady has been entertaining the masses for years. We work with her All Def Digital. Tony Baker actually put me on. He was like, "Hey man, she funny," and I started taking her. I was like, "Yo, she's hilarious, actually." So she is an actor. She is a content creator. She is a dog mom. She calls them dogs, but they are actually the size of ponies, which is, you know, why I would never do any content at her house. Everything's going to be virtual. But she is just downright hilarious and always a great time. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show. Welcome back to the show, Tanedra Howard. How your Clydesdales doing?
What'd you say?
How your Clydesdales doing?
They're doing okay. I lost one this March of this year, so I'm down to 2.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, thank you.
You know what? I thought you only had 2. I must have missed that you had got the third one. Or I forgot that you had 3 horses because I was like, nobody can afford 3 horses out in LA. That's crazy. But
it's
here we go.
easy. No, it ain't that bad. But yeah, one of them went on to glory in March, so now we down to 2.
Okay.
The baby and the oldest, 12, 12, and he'll be 6 in December.
Now they probably think I'm, being a little wild calling your dogs horses. How big are your dogs, Tanedra?
Well, Sheldon that passed away in March, he was an Alapaha blue blood bulldog. He was 99 pounds.
99 pounds.
Hannah, who's the alpha, she's 12. She's 88 pounds. And then the baby who I adopted, he's a pit bull mastiff, and he is at 130.7 pounds.
You got a dog you call a baby that weigh 140 pounds.
He's just a baby. Okay, he's the youngest. He's 5. He's a baby.
That is typical mama behavior because they'll be calling the kid just the baby, right? And this kid is the tallest person in the house. Also, she's not a kid. Okay, she's 18. Okay.
Well, he's still gonna be a baby in my eyes, but yes.
Oh yeah.
Now it's 2 in the house, so
that's just the mama in you, because that ain't no baby at all.
Yeah, because I be fighting and everything. I got into a couple fights at the dog parks. I'll be out here swinging. I'll be doing the windmill. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. So your dog is a menace. Cool, got it. All right. You're on somebody's ring list. You like, watch out for this person because she can't control her dog. So you're on somebody's list.
they be picking on my baby because he's the biggest. So when he plays with other dogs, it looked like he be throwing them around, but because he's bigger than them, then people get all irate. I'm like, well, have your little 25-pound dog go play with somebody his own size then. Don't come over here. We got weight over here, okay?
Well, I mean, if he's throwing them around, then it's probably not just looking like he's throwing them around. He's throwing them around. He's throwing them around, but I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna let you have it. That's your baby, God willing. All good.
Let me have that.
Ladies and gentlemen, next up, this gentleman is one of the funniest people rocking on stages. Obviously, from his accolades of winning TV shows to sold out tours to 85 South with more sold out tours. He also has his merch, and right now he is just nailing these braids right here. You know what I'm saying? I remember when he first got the braids and the edges started popping up, I was like, oh shit, he turned into one of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? He one of them Chris Brown, light-skinned, edge-shaved niggas, but he's still funny. And he's still a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? He got a whole live on Instagram talk about succotash and where do you buy it. And these fruits and vegetables are disappearing. Ladies and gentlemen, the king, conspiracy theory, comedian, content creator, podcaster, and all-around player. Put your hands together. Welcome back to the show, Mr. Clayton English.
Hey, man, thank you. My braids are not up to par right now. You sold them, but these are very Jim Jones right now, man. I feel like I'm on my way to church. I feel like I got beef with my Christian rap brother, D1. Listen, you sold it a little too heavy. You could have left the braids off. The other accolades was good.
That's why you gotta wrap your hair at night. You supposed to wrap it.
Nah, we ain't doing no rapping, man. We ain't doing no rapping. I got a do-rag, but sometimes at night it's just like, man, hey, I get it done.
It just slide away. It just slide on.
He had it on this morning though. Before we got started on the show, he had the do-rag on. I'm thinking, all right, well, if he got it on, he's preserving it. It has to be to a certain level of preservation. It can't
preserve. I'm trying to salvage. I'm trying to save the best of my ability, man.
When you said you look like Jim Jones or you look like somebody that got their ass beat at a Black Friday sale, I was like, nah, it can't be that bad.
You didn't have to tell him I said all that now.
Yeah.
Telling private information.
You divulge your medical secret. This motherfucker tell people.
With the people.
Is it just two braids?
Oh yeah, it's just two. It's just always got just two. I don't have time for no more than two.
Yeah,
I gotta go.
Yeah, because you got baby hair, so that's baby hair right there. That's not a braid.
This is what you call it. This is
new growth,
baby, but it ain't.
Yeah,
it look like, but it's heavy though.
Yeah,
yeah. It's like your dog. It's like
it look like, but it's heavy though.
Yeah, it's a 140-pound baby. That's what it is.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that ain't it.
That's not a child. That's
crazy.
I've been
high school junior.
When her dogs come in the room and her dogs cast a shadow on her, and she trying to shoot him out the room. You can't shoot no horse. You gotta throw some sugar cubes in the opposite direction. You want him to go some balled up hay in the opposite direction.
Whatever.
You tried to shoot him.
Yeah, she's gone now. She's doing this. Her arm ain't even a screen, trying to push him back. I was like, that dog is too tall for her.
He doesn't like when I'm on, like if I'm on my computer or if I'm on my phone, he'll just come and like kind of swat it out my hand, like, what are we doing?
Anytime you refer to your dog, say he doesn't like, that means he paying something in there. Like, he don't like.
You in an abusive dog relationship.
He does. He pays for my mental. Like my dogs really help my mental psyche. Like animals are helpmates in that way.
Yeah, I hear you.
That's
but it
fair.
Sounds like you're in an abusive relationship. If you start to say that.
Sometimes I ain't gonna snitch on him. No, I love him.
That nigga knocked your phone out. Was like, my bowl is empty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do they eat regular dog food, or do you make like dinners for them?
Oh, I bet you.
They get kibble, but I give them cooked food. They'll get chicken and turkey and stuff like that. Yeah. Well, it helps with the coat and it helps with their digestion also as well.
Question.
Answer.
Is this food you cooked just for them, or is this I cooked me food and you can have some?
Well, I don't eat meat, so if I'm cooking it, it's for
what? So you don't eat meat, but you're gonna let the dog eat meat?
Because it's good for them. I choose not to eat meat.
No, if you vegetarian, the dog got to be vegetarian too. He got to eat pickles. He got to eat pickles and relish.
No,
that's
they
it.
they get broccoli, they get asparagus, they love fruit. I make them fruit salads. They get apples and blueberries and all that stuff.
No, my mom.
But you got to give them some meat.
My mom does the
I
same
give
thing.
them meat. I give them not every day, like maybe every other day. They get sweet potatoes, like pumpkin, like treats, like desserts, like that. Cookies. I bake them cookies. I mean, I'm living a good life. They should too. Like my dog's a reflection of me. If I'm eating good, I'm not gonna have them eating trash.
Yeah, your dog's
Maybe
living
you're
an
not giving them
influencer
enough
life.
meat, and that's
crazy.
why they slapping your phone out your hand. You trying to veggie them to death.
They got rights.
I went back home and my mom, I seen her making food for the dog, and I was like, cool. So the next day when I asked, I was like, yeah, you making something for dinner? She said, you better go in there and fix your own thing. I said, but wait a minute, hold on. What we doing? What type of shit is that? What you mean?
You know what? It kind of almost fares cheaper than buying dog food though. Cooking it yourself, you can save a little bit of money if you're cooking it yourself.
But what we tried to put our dog on like a brown rice veggie type of diet. Because at one point, I think we were feeding him. I think at that point they were feeding him twice a day.
Yeah.
He's not an outside dog. Like he hates going outside, even to pee. Like he smokes a cigarette while he's peeing. Like fucking hates it. It's time to go in. He ashes it out real quick and goes in. He hates it. So like we were like, yeah, we gotta change his diet up. So we tried the rice and carrots and a couple other things, and he was throwing that shit up. His little stomach couldn't have it, so we had to put him back to the kibbles. And then we found this one dog food. It's a wet food that worked well with him, and we just had to mix that with the kibbles. But we tried to be like, the dog lovers and all of that, and the brown rice, and we had put it out for the days. I made it out for at the beginning. It was like, yeah, we're going to do this.
Meal prep. You meal prep.
Yeah, that dog was like, hey, man, y'all like this carpet? It's my carpet now, bitch.
Any of y'all ever own anything else besides dog, like birds, anything?
We have a bearded dragon named Clarence.
That's a lizard, right?
No, that's a nigga.
I'm about to say, a lizard or a light-skinned nigga. Hold on, what's that?
Hey, John, he be in the tank like, hey, so what we doing today?
But he do. The other day, he was waiting on me. I think he knew I was going to PetSmart to buy crickets. So when I came back, he was on the rock. And when I came, he was posted on it. He was like, I was like, here you go. And I just dumped the crickets in there. But yeah, so we have 2 dogs and a bearded dragon.
I had hamsters when I was younger. When I had 2 hamsters, and I didn't realize I had one, and it was a boy, and he was big, and so I was like, man, I want to get another one. I didn't realize, because I was young and stupid, that 2 male hamsters in one cage is not a good idea. My nigga that I had in there was whooping his ass when I got him in there. But then they started becoming friends. But then low key, the smaller one, he started eating, and that nigga got big, and he started whooping old boy. It was like a soap opera. I didn't know what was going on. I said, I gotta separate y'all. There's a lot going on in here.
They fight with their hands.
Like, wheel check, homie.
Yeah, like he would be on top of him. He would be like, he would land on him and push him down. And I ain't shit, because I'm sitting there watching it. I ain't even
I'm breaking it up.
I'm sitting there looking at it like, yeah, get that man. He beating you up.
That's the same thing with dogs. When I adopted this last dog, and my female Hannah, she got along with him, but the 2 males, they was beefing all the time until he found his place. This is an hierarchy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then them first 3 months I got him, it was rough. I'm talking about rough.
Yeah, I know people with birds and stuff. I ain't do the birds. I ain't just or the lizards. I ain't or snakes. That wasn't.
I tried the lovebird thing. They was too noisy for me. Even putting a sheet over, like I put a sheet over and they'll stop. You put the sheet over and they stop and they just. Oh hell no!
No!
All night.
No, they supposed to go to bed now.
Yeah,
you talking about birds?
Yeah, bird. Yeah.
You gotta throw a comfort on top of that goddamn.
It don't work.
Go to sleep.
It don't work.
You don't? It don't?
Not with the lovebirds. Maybe a single bird, but with the lovebirds, it didn't work. It did not work.
Oh, that means you got to put a little diamond tap in their water supply.
Yeah, I forgot where I live. I adopted those birds off the corner of Crenshaw and Florence. So they probably wasn't even fucking lovebirds. I don't know what they was. He told me they was
adopted some dyed ass pigeons and thought they was
Come on,
Hey,
man. You did
Do
not
it
buy
all
no
night.
birds from a crackhead. That's crazy.
Look, I'm trying to support my community. He told me they was lovebirds. He looked like he was a stand-up guy. I was like, okay, give me the lovebirds, $20.
My niggas
What
say,
are
hey,
lovebirds? What are lovebirds? I'm trying to think the species, and I'm just
They were
going
about
with
this
it.
big and like kind of turquoise and green, and he had the cage with him and everything. And I mean, he
Okay.
wasn't sweating, so I didn't think he came from jacking somebody. He was clean.
Hey, listen, you won't be sweating if you're holding a gun.
Yeah, definitely won't.
No,
You walk in, you ain't running. If you got the gun, you be like, hey, everybody be still. I'm gonna take this cage with me. Everybody be cool.
But I've
walk
seen-
down the street and saw your green ass. It's like, yeah, look what I
Well,
got.
yeah, I mean, like I said, where I'm from, I've seen some sweaty sales. So I've had people run up to me like, "Hey, girl, this chain, you look this fresh off the presses." I'm like, "No, that's fresh off somebody's neck, nigga. No, I don't want that." Like you can tell.
Nigga said, this chain
Sweaty
is fresh
sales.
off the press.
Yeah, fresh off the presses. I'm like, not the way you sweat. You just throw off somebody's neck. I'm paid.
Fresh off the neck.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
sweaty sales is hilarious.
They can tell when just happened.
Hey,
Sweaty
Somebody
sales.
just stole some shit.
that is Sweaty
Yeah.
Sales is a great name for a pawn shop.
She said,
Man.
if you breathing too hard, do not sell me nothing. I don't
No,
want to
you can
be.
tell. Everybody in the hood can tell. They like, no, that nigga just stole that
Sweaty
shit.
Sales is a great name for a pawn shop.
Need to get rid of his ass. Need some cash.
It
Come
sounds
on,
silly.
sell.
You walk in like, hey man, y'all got some TVs? Give me about an hour. Give me about know a nigga working right now. Let me give me about an hour.
Oh,
Ron, tell us about these amazing trips you've been on with these beautiful people, man, and how the fuck you convince people to actually get their money, turn it in on time.
Listen, what's wild is that's the crazy part. When we first, we got approached by this company named Trova, and they basically was like, look, we see you traveling, because we had went to Africa. We did a vlog in Africa. They was like, we see you traveling. Would you like to get paid for traveling? What nigga gonna be like, no? Absolutely, yes. I absolutely want to get paid for traveling. He was like, all right, so this is what we do. We take a survey. We get your fans to see where they want to go. And then you kind of can pick the trip. And we got the itinerary and all this stuff. Now, you know, black people skeptical. I was like, I don't, hold on now. Let me.
I know the company that you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Let me do some research, because I don't want to be. I'm going to Asia. I end up somewhere I don't need to be. So let me do some research. But research checked out, cool. So we launched the trip. We did the first one was Bali, and basically the fans pay like 20% down, and then they pay the rest as time goes. And that trip was maybe like $2,200 for the whole 7-8 days. And we launched the trip. It sold out in 15 minutes. We was like, oh, okay. No, I ain't. First off, y'all lying, because y'all said y'all ain't had no money out here, and some ain't adding up.
Niggas ain't buying no sun. Niggas ain't buying Shady Side Up, but niggas buying this trip now.
some ain't adding up. I'm upset. What's going on?
$50, baby, but y'all got 22 on them.
But nah, it panned out great. Like, so once we launched that trip, we realized like, oh, let's launch another one for the people who didn't get to get on that list. So we launched a second Bali trip, and we were like, all right, since we already gonna be over there, let's launch Thailand too. So we did Thailand too, and so we in total spent 40 days in Asia in between May 18th and like June 22nd. And all the trips were dope. The groups were phenomenal. The company is so organized. We landed. They had everything set up. It was no bullshit at all. Like, and it was just a great experience. But the one thing is, like, it's more black women than it's black men. And I'm trying to get more of the homies to travel. So
it's hard, bro. It's hard.
Black women gonna travel, baby. They are going to travel.
Black women gonna live.
They're gonna live.
That's how you know Harriet Tubman really saved all those people. Because black women gonna get up and make it happen. I'm not staying here.
It's gotta be more than this.
It gotta be more than this.
We got Marriott's in the north, nigga. I'm not gonna keep staying at this red roof. Ain't no hallways, bitch. I should open my door and be outside.
Nah, it was fire. And then it just like the tour guides are super dope, super amazing. And then, like I said, it's just a cool experience to be traveling with dope people, and you get to learn so much and be together. And then everybody had what was cool was nobody, sometimes you travel with groups, you don't know how the dynamic's gonna be between everybody, but it wasn't no beef. Some people still talk to this day. They go visit each other and all type of stuff. It's like it became like a little family, and that was Bali, and then we had Japan recently, where I got harassed by a large Asian woman. So that was.
I saw that video.
Harassing you. She wanted your number.
No. I don't know what she wanted. I don't know. I don't know if I look like
that dick.
But what happened was we had somebody translate it when she was trying to she was fondling me. Somebody translated was like,
you was fondled?
Yeah, I was definitely.
Don't glaze past that.
I was fondled.
It's on my page. Conversation.
That dick.
We translated, and she was like, he know me. He said he speaks Japanese, and why he don't know? I said, I think I know what happened. I think some nigga that looked like me came and put that thing on her, and then he dipped. And then now she think it's me, and it's not me. It wasn't me. I just got there. I don't know who it was.
Some nigga look like me. Put that thing on.
Listen, I like a sushi roll, but not hers. That was just. It's just.
What if it was just a nigga catfishing as you? Like
it might have been
nigga for a year and a half.
Right.
Nigga showing all wrong pictures, all the podcast that Dorm Tammy, baby. I've been doing this.
Daryl, it's me.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. So you were saying that on the trip that you did before that, it was more black women on the trip than black men. So you're trying to get more black men to go. Yeah,
like we put it out there. We had maybe like 4 on the first trip, maybe like 3 or 4 on the second trip. But I'm like, damn, and the women were like, yo, why isn't more black men coming? I'm like, I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to get the ratios right, but it just, they either canceled last minute or didn't come out. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I it's hard in black men.
Like they have all the women to themselves, and you trying to share the pot.
I'm gonna tell you, black and white niggas ain't going, bro. And I had to figure this out for myself. Niggas will save money, right, for a particular goal, right? Like let's say a nigga need to get his car fixed. He $2,400 to get his car fixed. Nigga say that $2,400, and then when he get it, he be like, it'd be a shame to spend all this money on one thing. Days just came out, 2K just came out.
Yep.
And I need a new controller, and that nigga spend $1,400 on all of that shit.
Yeah.
And then I have the money for the tour.
Yeah.
That is nigga-lations 101, man. I speak to you in 3 different dialects. Yeah. And I'm telling you, I know what niggas thinking.
And
$2,400. That's 12 Jordans. So
for solid.
That's a lot to give up. 12 Jordans or 12 hoes?
That's black man math. That's black man math.
If y'all do it again, let me know, man. Because I got a group of people and we like to travel, man. We travel together. It's like 9 of us.
The next one is Brazil in May. That's the next one. Brazil in May.
My 40th is in March, man, and we trying to figure out where we gonna go. I want to go back to Jamaica. I just love Jamaica, man. I ain't got to Montego Bay a couple days, and then maybe hit something else. So we definitely looking about it. And me and Pat thought about doing it. Our schedule was so jam packed. When you got tour dates, man, that shit just take over. It take over your life.
So if any of y'all got people you want to travel with, I can link you with the company too. They good people. So it's like,
okay. I know exactly what you're talking about because we talked to the lady. We had 2 phone conversations with her. We was going back and forth with emails, and we had put it out to the Patreon. And we just didn't have the time to do it. We were trying to fit it in the schedule because Pat was on his travel show and I was still on tour, and it just ran out of time that year.
I'll tell you what, if you go to Thailand, man, make sure y'all visit that ping pong show, man, because that's a wild show.
That sounds where's
ping pong show?
Ping pong show. What
that ain't no freaky stuff, is it? Like the donkey show in Mexico or nothing like that.
Oh, you know it is.
You know it is.
You know what it is.
It sounds like ping pong go somewhere.
It's an experience that you gotta go. You gotta go with your homies. It's just a wild experience.
Now I'm gonna tell you this. It's one like that that's actually more wild in Amsterdam, in the red light district. It's a theater in Amsterdam on the main street in the red light district, and they got an entire sex show. It's not just ping pong.
Gender specific? Is this gender specific?
No, because they have women performers that go up, and then they have couples that go up. And the couples that go up, they're on a rotating bed. The bed literally rotates on stage like a full 360 and keeps going. And each act is up there for about 10 to 12 minutes. So the couples, when they're up there, they go through, between 6 and 8 positions. All right. And then the solo act, when they go up there.
Tight end, like that kind of stuff? Or
you say what?
Like tight end and like.
Tight end.
What kind of positions?
Like doggy, like doing? Missionary. Like raging bull, reverse cowgirl. It's a whole, and it's when I say a theater, it's about a 300 seats theater.
Oh,
and they call people up to participate. I went up.
What you did?
Lady, huh?
Made the bed. Probably made the bed.
I sprayed it down. Lysol. No, the lady, she was doing tricks with her as well, right? So they did a couple ping pong things, and then she grabbed a banana and she peeled the banana, and then she set the base of the banana, the end of the banana, inside of her. It was me and two other guys. We went up, and the first guy bit the banana, and then she was like, "You." I was like, "No, I'll break a piece off.
Yeah.
I don't know, buddy. No disrespect, but
real niggas break their banana in about 3 pieces anyway.
Yeah. So I broke it off, and I took a bite from the opposite end that I broke. So the part that was broke, I bit that part.
Yeah.
The part that had teeth marks on it, I held it in my hand, and then when I got off stage, I threw that away.
Yeah. Let me tell you,
there ain't no time to be safe.
I'm gonna tell you two versions.
It's
two
already
versions of the ping
compromised.
pong show in Thailand. Two things happen. As soon as we walk in there, it's naked everywhere. It's all there. Then I get in there, I sit down, I finally get settled. I look on stage. It's this butt naked Asian dude and a girl with a drum in front of him, and he is literally beating the drum with his penis, right? So immediately I look away. I was like, I ain't really trying to see that. I just got in here. But low key, when I look away, the beat's still going, and low key the beat was kind of hard. I ain't gonna lie to you. The beat was like the beat was kind of.
I see what you did there.
He used his thumb and his dick like.
Yeah, he was like beat. I was like, damn, this shit kind of go off. Like,
you mean to tell me this man was sitting there drumlining his penis? That's crazy, bro. I'm not going.
Look, and the second thing, there's two old ladies come out. I've never seen nothing like this in my life. One lady come out, she ain't got nothing in her hand. She lifts up her skirt. It's just, lips everywhere. She lifts up her skirt and she reaches in her vagina. I kid you not. I put this on everything. She pulls out a live bird. I mean, like, and the bird is not. It might have been a love bird. And he not flustered or nothing. The bird came out. He was like, "What's good, everybody?" Straight. Like, everybody. She put him on the stage. He hopped around. She picked him back up and walked away. I said, "All right, there's a lot going on. I don't know. How do you even discover that you can do that? How you even discover, like, all right, this is
Trial
and error
in there one day.
One of the birds has not made it.
I couldn't imagine putting that kind of stuff. Like, as a woman having a pocketbook, a bird? Like, how would you
listen?
How big was
y'all seen the incidents where people like be putting hamsters and shit up their ass? A bird is light work.
I didn't know. See, that was
a bird is like hamsters got 4 legs. They got claws on every leg.
The next lady came out. The next lady
bird, he gonna stay still.
Gerbil.
Yeah, she pulled out a gerbil. The next lady, she pulled out a gerbil and she put him in the hand like this. And once again, he wasn't flustered either. So they've been in here multiple times. Did
you smell it? Did you smell the bird?
I'm not getting that close to that. I'm not getting that close. Absolutely not.
That bird got so much lube on him, he can't even flap his own. He's like, God damn.
There's a certain part of town you have to go to for this. So that's legal over there. Because over here,
it's called, there's a one strip. Imagine Vegas in one strip is called Bangla Road. And on this road, it is mayhem. As soon as you get out there, they look at ping pong. You want to go ping pong? You can't even get, like, as soon as you get out there, they ready for war. Like, they ready to take you to shows and now it's crazy out there. It's nuts. It's just one strip. The rest of Thailand is beautiful. Nice, like, all mountains and water and all that. It was just that one strip. But it's interesting. Black people just gotta get out. Just get out, travel more. It's beautiful out there.
Not to see that.
Yeah, not to see that.
I don't need to see a bird.
Go to Africa. We went to a safari that, like, in Africa, that was beautiful. Go to Africa, do all that stuff.
I
want to see about animals. If you pull a gerbil out, I might call the police on you. Like, what are you doing?
I want to see her release.
I'm an animal advocate. Do not pull a gerbil from nowhere.
But the bird was okay.
Oh yeah. Peter would have been okay. They'd have been like, okay, the bird taken care of. Like, it's
that bird took a deep gas when he got out. Chirp, 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 chirp.
Starting to show off with a musical is crazy though.
That is crazy.
Hey, he's like, all right, now, bitch, where's the bird seed that you promised me? All right, now you have.
And birds usually scared of pussy. Not that one. Not that one.
I wonder,
they They come from eggs.
under
That
some
makes sense.
type
They
of,
come from
like,
eggs.
medication or drug to relax it. Because, you know, a lot of the places out there, they medicate those animals. Like, they drug them so they're calm when they come in contact with people. You know what I'm
That
saying?
makes sense.
Maybe.
So I'm wondering if they're drugging them animals before because ain't no way you putting a live active bird in your uterus. There's
Look, Clay, you thought your work environments were harsh. You thought performing in the clubs that you
Man, if it ever came down to where I got to involve birds inside of me,
Yeah, that's it.
I got to give it up, baby.
That's it.
Entertainment
Yeah,
ain't for me. I can't make it off my talent alone. You understand? When you got to involve small animals,
Yeah.
come on, man. Like, I'm not going to be impressed you just pulling a bird out. Like, it's got to fly out and fly around the room.
They come back.
And then come back. Like one of them Falcon people. Like,
Wait, hey,
Pull out a
how
condom.
long was the sun, bro? How long was the Beats by Dick? How long was that?
The Beats by Dick.
That's a long ass time making a melody.
It had to be like 3-4 minutes straight.
Ain't no way.
I got at least 16 bars out of it. I got it.
That nigga took a honey or something. Ain't no way.
Nah,
4
that's
minutes.
that Blue Chew, boy. Speaking of, this episode is on with
Oh my God.
Ain't no way. 4 minutes of music.
You
And we
realize
talked about this on a Sunday.
when you go out in the
We
world,
should all
you realize you start seeing stuff. You like, you know what? My life ain't that bad. I'm all right. I'm okay out here. I'm all right. Because that's crazy.
I'm too traumatized from that. For that, I'm traumatized.
Was that your phone, Tanisha?
Yeah, it was.
That's your dogs?
Scam, no, scam likely. No, you don't hear him scratch on the door?
Nah, I thought your dogs had roamed into another yard or something. That's your ring camera. Like, hey, come get these niggas.
No.
Remember her dog bullied her. Her dog, that was her dog calling saying, "You still on there?" Like, what's good?
Like, maybe come in there and slap that computer down.
No. He's right. I'm surprised I don't hear him. He's right by the door. So if I don't open the door, then he starts to breathe underneath the door. He goes like to tell me he's outside.
He's abusive. He's abusive. That nigga had thumbs.
He's dealing with a
paws
toxic
door.
Huh?
If that nigga had a thumb and he could twist that door, he'd be putting paws on you right now.
Blink twice if you in trouble.
He opens the door with his head, like the sliding glass doors, because his head, he got a kind of a big head because he's like a bull mastiff mix. So he just puts his head and he just slides the glass door open and then just
like the nigga from The Shining.
Yeah.
And that sounds like you in a good relationship. I said, let's eat. My dog said I gotta feed him.
Hey, speaking of eating, how many days is too many days for your Thanksgiving leftover food? How many days?
3 max, especially when you're dealing with stuff that got dairy in it. 3 days max.
3 max.
You talking about leftovers?
Yeah, leftovers. Yeah, Thanksgiving leftovers. Yeah, 3.
Oh, y'all finna eat this.
He said what?
Y'all finna eat this.
He said y'all finna eat.
Y'all finna eat this. Won't be no more cooking in the house till this food is gone. Now,
for how long?
But you better eat this food and you better take some.
3 day max.
But we make like 2 things. So like my mom make like gumbo, and then we also got Thanksgiving dinner. So that gumbo getting rocked extra long.
Okay, the gumbo can go a little longer.
Right. Then we freeze it.
You can freeze it.
Yeah.
I don't know about that shelf life from seafood once it's cooked, people.
It's
what? No, once you
that's why when my family makes
freeze it, you good.
seafood separate for that reason. Like you don't want to freeze crab and all that type of stuff. So it's separate, and you just pick it up on the bowl and just go about your business. But 3 days max, especially when you're dealing with stuff like macaroni and cheese and stuff that got dairy in it.
3 days. That's
max.
This nigga Dion said he gonna go a week and a half. This is why
a week and a half.
This is why he balled.
That's exactly why.
You can have salmonella. You got.
That's why he lactose entertainment, because that right there.
Lactose entertainment. Yes, that cheese and took that boy's hairline like a kidnapper.
After 3 days, I'm nervous microwaving it. I'll be smelling it like. You gotta ask when you gotta ask somebody, do this stink? Don't eat it. If you're not confident.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Y'all food stank after 3 days?
No.
That means it was sitting in
y'all
that juice.
Food stank. It stunk when it was hot then. That stink ain't just developed.
That food got to stink after a
week. Week and a half is crazy.
Yeah.
A week and a half. Yeah, well, I mean, hey, a week and a half, you gambling with anything.
Like,
You relying on preservatives to hold you through.
Yeah.
That definitely got mold on it. That stuff.
If your foods touch, it'll start stinking. If you refrigerate it that way, if you let your foods touch, like the greens and like the macaroni, that little water underneath it, that shit'll hold over and create a smell.
Yeah. If you go in somebody's house and they still got them big pans in the fridge, it's like, hey, you gotta let that go. Let that.
Hey, this is a good point too. Just like nigga said, y'all better find out when that food was made. Black folks be cooking the day before.
That's true.
You thinking the food was all made on Thursday? Goddamn it! They started pre-cooking on Tuesday. By Thursday, the food already 2 days old.
Yeah.
They ain't put the macaroni in the oven till Thanksgiving. It's been sitting.
They let it sit. They let it put some milk and eggs, raw eggs, in the refrigerator with some aluminum foil. Like that's gonna block out everything.
That dairy stuff, y'all can't be letting sit for days. Y'all got to. I didn't even think about that.
Did you know the internet tore me up? They said I must not love my grandmothers because I said when me and Cam had a video a while back, we was like, listen, be honest with you, soul food. It's better foods out there tasting the soul food, and they lit me up. They was like, this the reason what's wrong with the black community. I said this is what's wrong with the black community right here. This is what's wrong with the black community.
Let me tell you something, man.
You don't eat it. You just basically saying there's other things on your palate.
I said there's other things, and they was like, what? Mac and cheese, and we got it. Like I'm like, come on, y'all, we got to be better than this.
It's certain things you can't say.
I know.
In public. Okay, I may agree with you. I may think Mexican food is rocking everything. You'll never hear me say it in front of some black people. You will never hear me say it in front of black people.
That bully you for everything. They bully you for everything. You can't do nothing outside of black people.
But I feel like also there's a time and place for soul food. Soul food isn't to be eaten every single day.
And that's
it's heavy. It's heavy.
Or every week.
Greens Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Who making yams? Like there's a certain time and place for that.
Nigga.
Party, engagement, stuff like that. You're not eating that stuff every day.
There's only soul food that really gives me the itis. Now I will get a little slower after certain, but soul food is the only food that actually takes your soul away. That shit. Well,
don't do that.
Listen, do that. The itis is when your body has to shut down so it can process that 12 pounds of food you just shoved down your throat. Think about that for a second. Your body has to say, nigga, you did too much, so let's shut these arms down. Let's go ahead and shut these legs down. You know what? Fuck it, eye suit. I don't want you looking at nothing. Think you're going to get up. That's what your body has to do to process how much food you just put in it.
I can't agree with you. I got itis from other steakhouse. I'm getting itis from a steakhouse.
Well, that's because meats like steak and stuff, it takes longer for your body to break that down, period. Yeah, so so from steak, you would, because your body it's a tough meat for your body.
Yeah, I'm turfing.
Beef stays in your body for what, 5 days, right?
Something like that. 5 to 7 is what my doctor told me.
Look, they said, I heard the oldest thing from this preacher the other day. He was like, this was wrong with America. He said, we digging our graves with a fork and a knife. I said, that's some old shit, but that's real though.
It is.
Well, because I remember when I was serving, when I used to work at Hooters. I'm a Hooters girl. I was a Hooters girl for like 14 years. I worked at the one on Hollywood Boulevard. I don't know if y'all know, it's the one right across from Grauman's Chinese Theater. I was there for like 14 years, and so we had a lot of tourists, and I would be in conversation with them talking about stuff. And one of my tables, we started talking about food and American food, and I was naming all the cereals and they were like, well, what's that? And I'm like, you guys don't have those cereals. They was like, oh no, we've never heard of that. Some of the stuff that you guys have here, it's banned. And so a couple of my tables that I became friends with over that time, I would have to mail them like certain cereals because they couldn't get it in their country. Sometimes some of them couldn't even get coffee creamers. Like the coffee creamers, they couldn't get it. They had to have people like sneak it over, like smuggle the shit because it was banned in their countries. They can't eat it. And then they would order food and they were like, oh my God, we have to share this burger. It's so big. I'm like, this burger big to y'all? And they were like, your portions are so huge. Can we have a knife? And they would literally cut the burger in 4, split the fries, and then they would be full. And I'm like, y'all can't eat a whole burger, but then I have to think about that. Like, why are we eating these big ass burgers? Like, it really changed my mindset about how we eat.
I was in Asia for 40 days. My stomach ain't hurt once. I got back here. I ate one thing. I'm in the bathroom. I said, what's going on, man? I can't. This is crazy.
Yeah. It's crazy. Listen, America is Vegas for the rest of the world. People come to America to get cereal, candy, and cocaine all at the same place. Because you can do it.
You can do it.
Yeah.
They splurge. Yeah, they come out here and eat, and then when I go back home, I'm gonna be so sick. Yeah, they always complained about how big our portions were. Like and I'm thinking this is a normal size portion, and they're just like, no, we have to order kids meals when we were here. It was just too much food. We were wasting it. I was like, sugar? They don't use sugar and stuff. Like, no sugar, no salt, even ice. They don't even use ice in certain places. When they would always, no ice, please. We don't use ice. We only use ice in the summer, in our countries. But throughout the year, they don't use ice at all. Like it was. I didn't even have to travel to learn what I traveled working at Hooters because so many people from other countries. Like I was like, wow.
Did you say 14 years at Hooters?
Yeah.
Damn.
I was a server trainer. Well, I'm the kind of person where like if I get a job, unless it's something going on, I've never job hopped. Like I'm about to be damn near 45, and I've only had 4 jobs my entire life. Like,
wow.
Disneyland. I worked at Disneyland for 6 years. I was running them roller coasters in Toontown, throwing kids all over the place. Hooters.
Wait a minute. You went from Disneyland to Hooters?
I did.
I'm not dressed right. I gotta go.
I'm just saying. On paper, it looks like you fell off. Like when they saw your resume at Hooters, they was like,
No.
Wearing too much clothes.
No, let me explain. So Disneyland was my first job. Look, you better stop laughing at me. Okay.
No, she got with a nigga that told her she was bad. That's what happened. The nigga was like, hey, what you lied on this for?
Disneyland was my first job. I'm gonna fight all y'all when I say y'all. Disneyland was my first job out of high school. I was recruited. There was a summer.
You got a scholarship to Disneyland?
No!
A goofy scholarship. She was recruited. Man, I thought after high school, they said, man, hey, when you wish upon a star.
I got it through an inner city program that there was a church that had an inner city program with Disneyland where they hired inner city youth to have jobs. That's how I got the job out of high school. I went and filled an application. Disneyland came to the church. It was called First AME.
Who came? Donald?
Applications out there. 95% of us got hired. So that was so I worked there in like 1998, like out of high school. So
look, when she got recruited for Disneyland, it was a nigga in a trench coat in the corner, like,
no.
Somebody saw her in a Minnie Mouse costume, was like, you know where them titties belong. You know where you can take them titties.
She had to name all the characters in 30 seconds or less. They would hold up pictures like, who was this?
All 7 doors, right now.
Who was this? And who was this?
She wasting that body on a teacup ride. Hey, let me tell you what that, sweetheart.
First of all,
I'm sorry.
But the only reason because it was after a while I was there for like 5 years, but it was just too far. I started college, so driving from Torrance to Anaheim, it was just a lot. So that's the reason I left. And then before that, I was a teacher at a Head Start program because that was my major in college education. I was early childhood education, and the site that I worked at ended up closing because our boss got caught stealing government funds. It was a lot. So from there, she was real quick story. The place that I worked at, some parents can play with this thing called Crystal Stairs, which is like a government subsidized thing where the government pays for the kids' childcare. So I was head teacher there. So, but what was happening was when we came down at the end of the month to turn in all the kids, she was buying fake social security numbers from her cousin and adding kids to the list who didn't even exist. So she was getting checks for kids who weren't even alive, like Brandon, Sally, Patricia. So she's getting money, these checks for kids from fake social security numbers. And so working for a YMCA, YMCAs are nonprofit. So even if they are, once she got caught, then they had to pay that money back to the government. And she had been doing it for 6 years. So you can imagine how much. So the Y had to pay that back, which means they had to raise the tuition on the kids. And 2 or 3 kids in one program, you go from paying $160 a week to having to pay $230 per kid. Then like one by one, our kids start dropping off because the parents couldn't afford it. So 7 months after they found that out, our site closed. And then that's when I went to apply at Hooters. And then that's when I got hired. But then that's when I started acting too. So working at Hooters and acting, it works because I can always get the days off. I had a last minute audition. It's quick. That's why a lot of actors are servers, because it's so easy to get your shifts covered.
Oh, yeah.
You pay a quick $200 a day. You can just go and do what you got to do. When you have those 9 to 5s, when I was working at the Y, I got dropped by 2 agencies because I couldn't get off because they like, girl, it's 60 kids here. If you don't take your black ass in there and get them kids, like, you know what I mean? So that's why, so I just stuck with it. And I loved it there. I had a good time. I'm a customer service person, so I love we got to do dances.
The food trash, but everything else cool. Yeah, food.
Well, no, No,
The
it ain't.
Parmesan garlic wings are
No,
I was
solid.
just ready to say that. Yeah, people love our
Hooters.
buffalo wings, all that.
Yeah, little bit ass
You know
wings at Hooters.
who was one of my regulars there who came in at least 2 to 3 times a week? Tretch
Who?
from Naughty by Nature. You know Tretch?
Yeah, that nigga's a creep.
Tretch
He's
no,
the yogurt.
he is so sweet.
That nigga's a
So
creep.
cool.
Of course he was in there. That nigga's like,
No, he
yeah.
was really sweet. He was
Yeah, you
coming there
down
every
with OPP?
No, Tretch is so nice.
Hip hopper, Ray. You know what I'm saying?
So he would come in there all the time and chill. He loved our food. He would get 2 pounds of snow crab legs, key lime pie, and he would get a Pinot Grigio and just chill at the bar and just talk to us. He was cool.
Eating snow crab legs at Hooters is diabolical. That's crazy.
No, it's not. That was our
Yeah,
biggest seller.
I refuse to believe they are snow crab legs. They might be
Girl.
sand crab legs.
Those spider legs.
These did not come from any frigid temperature.
It also depends. Our food in Hollywood was good. Like I'm not just saying that because I worked there. People say,
Where
"You
did
guys'
you
food
park?
are better."
I've been there. I've
That's
been
all-
there.
Where
I
did
wonder
you
if I ever
park?
served you. Have I ever served you?
I don't think so. Cause
I was there from 2006 to 2021.
maybe
Man, maybe.
I remember because I remember your braids. I did serve you.
I didn't have braids then. See, you lying. Black people just love to lie, boy. Hey, y'all love. You did have braids. You came in with Tretch. I remember. You had
your You had your pant leg lifted up.
Y'all had just came from the ping pong show.
Anita, where did you park? I always think about that. The people that work at that Zara and that Hooters and all of those places. Where y'all park over there?
That's true, yeah.
We didn't have parking, so the building that was behind us, that one that's across from the Roosevelt, they would offer us a parking pass, and that shit was like $210 a month, which sounds like a lot. But if you paid to park there, it was $20 a day. So if you worked 5 days, the parking permit paid for itself. But most of us were part time, so we only worked 2 days a week, 2 to 3 days a week. So it was kind of like we had to kind of.
Did y'all have Hooters? Did y'all have Hooters drama? Or was it like, since you was there so long, did you see like drama between the girls and shit there all the time?
Well, yeah, one of our Hooter girls got beat up like at the restaurant, but it wasn't because of us. Like she was messing with somebody's boyfriend, and then the girl came into the restaurant and kind of like threw all up on the table and like knocked her shit off.
That's not right.
Y'all ain't got no call. Y'all ain't have no call. Like, Hooters, and everybody like.
It happened so fast. Nobody knew it was coming. Like so, that's when that happened.
Nobody knew it was coming. Y'all knew it was coming.
No.
That girl told y'all. She said, "Man, somebody trying to kill me." You said, "Get the fuck off me, shit."
No, okay, so if you ever been in the service industry, sometimes you get these things called regulars. So no one knew that this girl had called earlier and asked, was Savannah there? And she's like, "Oh yeah, she's here." And they're like, "Oh, okay, thank you." So we're whoever answered the phone, it wasn't me, thinking that she was a regular. So she ended up showing up an hour later. Now, mind you, I was at the bar. I was getting one of my table's drinks, and all of a sudden I just heard, "Woo!" Bam! And I like turned around, and Savannah was on the table. Like the girl had Savannah on the table, and just like a rag doll. And then the friends, so we trying to walk up, and then 2 more girls came up and was like, "We dare you, we dare you." I was like, "Well, Savannah, you shouldn't have been doing that." That's like,
Damn.
They had a corporate meeting the next day, like no one can perform or deny anyone's attendance.
And that's when that took place. Because we used to always tell our regulars we were there. They would call like, "Oh yeah, I'm here today. Come on through." So that day we had to tell people like, if someone calls, you have to say we can't give out the information, or you're gonna have to come in and see for yourself. After Savannah got drugged in that restaurant, she beat the shit out of Savannah.
You
See,
can't
that's
have
Savannah
people
probably
in the
had no
streets.
idea. She probably walked up like, "Y'all here for the 10 piece?" Like, "Nah, bitch, we here for your 10 piece."
For the
We in the
2
20 piece.
You can't have beef in the streets and a regular job.
Yeah, no, you can't.
Like you got a schedule. You have to go with because
you can't. You got to pick one. You got to pick what side you
pick
on.
one. You about that life, or you clocking in?
Yeah.
Because I know
A
where
lot
you
of
at.
Hooters girls transition to stripping.
Never.
No.
People would
No,
ask
they
that,
come
though.
from stripping
We would
to
get
Hooters.
arguments with people, like when people would come in and yell at us and cuss us out. Like we would be like, I was hostessing one day, covering for one of my friends who was on break, and somebody just opened the door and was like, "You're all fucking whores," and just kind of closed the door. Like People would do that kind of stuff to us. People would
Damn.
come in. I had a lady come in and was like, yeah, a woman came in and she's like, I'm so sorry. My son needs to use the bathroom. If I just cover his eyes, can he just use the bathroom? Oh, yes. Like, we're not doing anything in here. Like,
let that man see some titties.
Wasn't nothing sexy about them, the nude ass, thick ass tights that they got to wear.
Especially on black girls. Them tights made me look like I was ashy as fuck. Like, what? Nothing. Nothing. I'm so glad. I'm so glad around the weekend I found some flesh tone tights because I look ashy as shit. I had to go to the black people's hair store to get tights that matched my legs because they was only matching with the white girls. Like, the white girls looked like they had legs, and I just looked like I just put the legs on when I got to fucking work. Shit was crazy. And then
they're like, we need you to go to the back, put some flour on your legs if you can.
Like that kind of stuff.
Put some batter on your legs.
And then some of the girls, we had like restrictions, like we had to wear nude bras. But for the black girls, my complexion, we couldn't wear nude bras because you can see it on our skin tone, like you can see it through the shirt. So we had to wear black bras so it wouldn't show.
So nude was that Band-Aid color.
Yeah.
Like some we had to wear Target pants.
Yeah, as a black girl, I had to do different things. Like, I had to tell people, like, when I wore my hair in an afro, I had to tell my boss that my hair was done because he was like, "Are you gonna do your hair?" Bitch, my hair is done. My hair grows up. It don't grow down.
This nigga Dion said, ironically, I scream, "You all are whores at Disneyland."
Yeah, Hooters was a fun job, but we had to put up with a lot. I had people ask me, "Are your parents embarrassed that you work here?" No. Like, are you embarrassed? Yeah, and I'm like, we have more clothes on than people have at the beach. Like, y'all go see people in the bikini in the beach, and that's okay. We're fully covered. We used to be all kind of ignorant stuff like that.
John, what's your worst job?
My worst job?
I
was just thinking about that. I used to work door to door selling cable when I first moved to LA. And they only sent me to the black neighborhoods.
Sounds about right.
Ironically, I went to Inglewood one time, and the dude, I heard helicopters, and I was like, "That's weird. It's just like the movies." And I went to this dude door, knocked on, and I was like, "Hey man, I'm just here to sell you some cable." And he was like, "Brother, you need to come inside." And I was like, "Why? I'm good. I work door to door." He's like, "No, bro, it's a police chase going on right now." And I'm like, "I can't be that bad." And then as I say that, the car goes down the street with like 4 cars behind it. And I was like, "You know what, son, let me go and step in with you actually." And I had to tell this nigga cable while we waited for the coast to be clear. I was like, "Well, while we in here, I noticed your cable ain't no." So I was doing some U-verse in the middle of a high-speed chase.
No,
that was definitely my worst job. I had no idea where I was. Every LA neighborhood. And
Inglewood's a beautiful city. I'm from there. It's a beautiful city.
I love it now.
We can all appreciate your love. We all appreciate your love for Inglewood, but no.
Yes.
No.
Yes. You are
visiting.
You are a visitor.
I am. Listen, I knew from all the hood movies I had seen, from Boys in the Hood to Minister Society, I wasn't moving south of Pico. No, it's just not gonna happen. I'm not moving south. Always gonna be north. I moved to Hollywood when I first moved to LA, and I stayed there for 5 years, and then I moved to Glendale, and then I moved to another place in Glendale with a gated community. You can't come just stop by and see me. That's no. That's what we're not doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
We have gated communities in Inglewood too.
Yeah, that gated.
Yeah, but I wonder, was the gate put out to keep crime out or keep y'all in?
No, it's built like any other gated community. Thank you very much.
You know what's funny? You know how like you go to a city and like people be like, "No, you got to go visit this area." I've never been that person. If I hear that the area is not where I need to visit, I don't go. It's just no point in me going. Why?
See, that's how I became a tour guide for my city for Inglewood, because Inglewood and South Central border. So I would become a tour guide. When people say, I remember actually speaking of Tony Baker, when I showed him where they filmed Boys in the Hood, because when I moved to South Central, I lived around the corner from the alley where got shot, for Ricky got shot. Man, so I would take people over there and show them that area where Ricky got shot. I would take them down by Crenshaw and Stocker, where Tyrese got jacked for his bike and Baby Boy. Like, I became like, you just gotta find people who live there. Like, when you hear all this stuff, you think it's just the worst, but it really is not. Like, I'm talking with someone who lived there.
Okay, I went on a very similar tour. But the only thing is, the places they were showing me where actual crimes happened. It was no movie. It was. This is where they ran down on my uncle and them, and it got into a shootout. This right here, this blood from when like you were given the Hollywood version. There's another version.
Let me be honest. I've done that too. Remember when the riots happened after the Rodney King stuff, whatever? I didn't live too far when I moved from where they pulled that guy Reginald Denny out the truck on that thing.
With that rock.
People ask me that stuff, like, do you know what happened with that history? So yeah, there are some historical things that you're not proud of, but people see, and I showed that that's the corner, that's where he was, like and they're just like, wow, like. So I get that. That's a real thing though. That's
I used to stay in a liquor store where the Korean man had the gun.
Natasha Harlan, where he killed Natasha Harlan. Yeah.
My homeboy
all these people.
My homeboy got taken on one of those tours, but he was in the trunk. Of his own car.
Yeah, we driving past the Friday house now.
He was in the trunk of his own car, and they were yelling out, "I could kill you right here, nigga. This is where Ricky got shot. I can kill you right here, nigga, and make you a memory."
He had
to on a t-shirt.
He had to knock twice if this is where he want to get killed. That here, like, okay.
Well, I don't recognize Inglewood now because all of the gentrification, so everything is pretty much.
Oh, that's a shame.
That's a shame, man. Like here's the thing. I invite a little gentrification to my hood. I like Whole Foods. You know what I'm saying? I like
exactly. Hey, if you want a Whole Foods, you need that white woman.
I ain't got to go all the way to Hollywood now. Oh, come on, man.
It's a Inglewood now.
It's a grocery store.
A good grocery store, yeah.
Anything that sells, like when you got to buy your meat from Family Dollar.
That ain't got nothing to do with where you live. That got everything to do with what groceries you can afford.
But no.
To do with the area.
Yeah, it do, because they only put Whole Foods in certain areas with a certain median income, and they only put, and if there's like any dollar stores in the area, it's a lot of grocery stores that's like, we not going near there because we're gonna have to deal with people stealing because they view it as low income.
Well, that's also
that's what it's called.
That's also a zoning issue, because where I grew up, this is what Crenshaw and Slauson, there was a Rouse there, and then up not too far is a Food for Less and all that kind of stuff. So these places got together and fought against Whole Foods coming. A lot of the small businesses did, because they would lose their business because they knew that, but a lot of us was driving out of South Central. Like I was driving out of South Central in Inglewood to go to Whole Foods. So it's not like we didn't want it. They just didn't put us there. This is not like we wouldn't spend the money. They just
this is not just a Cali thing. This I
all over, yeah.
I live back in Atlanta.
Businesses for the deli. I've been asking y'all to get boar's head meat. I want to support y'all, but I only eat a certain type of lunch meat. If y'all not gonna get that, I'm signing that petition, baby.
Yeah.
Because I know
you shouldn't have to take a field trip to go to a good store.
Yeah, that's
I'm not eating no Oscar Mayer lunch meat no more, baby. I need boar's head. I need that meat finely sliced.
Same thing. Clayton,
I need to see it on the meat machine and see them do this a couple times to get my slices out. I don't want no shit that's been processed and it's gonna hold up for 2 years. I don't know no lunch meat need to last 2 years. Baby.
Where y'all live? Y'all have delis in y'all supermarket?
Well, first, I do. Number one. Number two, I get my groceries delivered. So I don't actually like going inside stores like that.
You can't give niggas no type of money.
Looking thug right now I have ever seen. You look like you about to set it off talking about you get your groceries delivered. So after you done rob somebody, you got groceries at the front door. That's what you.
I hate the delivery. I hate the delivery.
I'm consumer.
They never get it right.
I deliver half of it and I go in for the rest of it. Like I go in for the deli meat and the bread, because I gotta test my bread by smashing it a little bit, and then the deli meat I got to tell them what number to slice it on. Otherwise, they're just.
So you think with all the handprints in the bread in the store? That's you.
I smash tests.
You still get your bread from the supermarket? You don't have a baker? I send you my baker's number.
Oh, this nigga is artisanal.
I got Sara Lee honey wheat. That's why Sara Lee honey wheat is the only kind I get. So I got to
No. Listen,
I agree with that, because buying the bread from the bakery is better and healthier. Because if you notice, the bread in the bakery, you got to eat that shit within 3 to 4 days.
Oh yeah.
The one on the shelf, it's like 2-3 weeks out from expiring, and you like, wait a damn minute.
Yeah, if your fruits is lasting about a month, you need to stop eating them fruits.
Listen,
so the Thanksgiving leftovers last longer than the bread.
Go to the supermarket and look at the expiration on most of the cheese.
Mm-hmm.
That cheese is lasting 3 to 6 months. Cheese ain't supposed to last that long. Now,
No,
I got
that's
a
true.
nigga that work on the farm that be stealing packs of cheese, and I buy my shit from him. That cheese
Wait
gonna
a
go
minute.
bad in a week and a half, and that's how it's supposed to be.
Got
Okay. So
Yeah.
if that cheese too on, I like sharp cheddar. I like a little sharp cheddar, some provolone, and some monster. Okay, when the charcuterie board comes out of my house, you can trust it, baby. That hard salami came from a pig that
Come
had
on,
a name.
charcuterie.
A
Come
lot
on,
of people are
charcuterie.
doing that now. One of my
Yeah.
customers, when I was talking to them the other day, he was talking about he had a burger at my place, and he was like, "Yeah, I just had to get out and get some different meat." He said, "You know, every year, me and my wife we buy half a cow, so we're our freezer is packed with meat." I said, "Half a cow? I didn't know you can like buy halves of cows and
half a cow.
He bought half a cow, like
The front of the back.
cut the. I don't know. He said he had half a
Down
cow.
the middle. You got to buy a side.
Oh,
You pick left or right.
And so they,
Hey.
I guess, you can grind the meat like you buy, like they cut the cow in half. I was like, you can do that? He was like, yeah, but we do it every year.
That's crazy.
I was like,
Hey, nigga, he said John sound like Chief Quimby for The Simpsons, and now I can't not.
what's that? Wise guy, Shay.
That's funny.
I'm not even gonna hold you. Before when we first
Oh no, wait till you. I'm still dying after that. 1 second. I don't want to
Hey,
miss your
fuck
story
this
because I'm
thing.
still laughing.
that's jacked up. You better
Now
get
I'm
it.
listening for
Hey,
it.
John,
He's Quimby.
John, do me a favor. Say, book him, Lou.
Third arrest this week, Shay. I didn't go to hell. Fuck him.
Damn.
I
Like,
need
he
to watch
is
the
out of
Simpsons.
control right
Hey,
Buckham Blue.
oh shit. Nah, Deadspin, don't try to say St. Louis on St. Louis violence. You said that. Unless
Yeah,
you
yeah.
from St. Louis, don't put that off on me. Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good. Ooh, that made me warm, baby. I can't even hold you.
So to hear what other bougie things you do, you say you deliver groceries. You got to have your specific food. Because I'm with you on the bougie. As you start to get older and make a little bit more extra money, you're like, all right, I'm gonna spend. You got to be comfortable. You can't.
You know what? It ain't even the bougie for me. It's convenience. It's
It's
all about
convenient,
convenience.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
I go get my pedicures and my manicures from Hammer and Nail.
Hammer and nail, son.
You know what I'm saying? I go there. My
Hammer
barber
and nail.
appointments
Hammer and nail.
Hammer and nail.
is a male grooming spa. So they do
Oh.
haircuts, they do manicures, pedicures. You can get like facials, all that type of stuff here, and you get a drink while you're waiting. They serve you tequila, whiskey. You can get beer, champagne, whatever you want.
Is it good?
It's not new. No, I've been. They first started on Shark Tank. The first location was in West Hollywood, right there on La Brea and Melrose, right across from the Target.
Now they on Santa Monica.
Oh, Santa Monica, yeah, y'all. La Brea and Santa Monica, and I've been signed up with them since, man, maybe 2019.
It's a membership. It's a
You can,
membership.
you can have a membership where they just pull a certain amount every month. You get credit. So when I go in, I get the either the milk and honey manicure and pedicure, or I get the cedar and hops one where they pour like a Guinness beer in the water and they let your feet and your hands soak in the beer water. The cedar.
They
and
just
the
doing
hops.
shit now, bro.
Yeah,
What that
I'm like, wait a minute.
What
now,
does
man.
that do, man?
What does
Well,
that?
the hops, the hops and with the filtration system that they make the beer in is good for the skin. It actually pulls out. It basically pulls all the what is it called? I don't know.
This nigga to hear.
So that's what Stone Cold
wait to
Steve Austin
explain
was
that.
doing.
Yeah.
When he came out, it was for his skin.
It pulls out the
It's like
impurities
you'll
to the
see
top
on
of your
flight.
skin.
You don't
So
really-
when they scrub your skin, the impurities they're already on top because it's been soaking right there. And they do the regular stuff, put your cuticles back, and then they clip it, and then they give you a massage, and they put your foot in the wax bags, and sit there with the wax bag, and they pull it off.
Oh,
I
that's
can
beautiful
get
shit.
that. I don't
You heard
do
it.
that. I ain't never had it done.
The
Yeah.
service
It's nice, no. It's really dope. Every seat that you sit in, it has its own TV, so you can
TV.
watch Netflix, you watch sports, you can watch movies, you watch whatever. They got headphones for you. You choose to do that, or you can talk to the tech that's working on you. whatever. It's dope though. Every time I go to sleep though.
This sounds like this got some ping pong in the back. You ain't telling the whole story. You ain't
I
telling
only
the
go
whole
on
story.
Father's Day, but
What happens after you soak your feet in that Guinness? They take you in the back and what? What happens?
Nothing like that. That
I
very
need
that
to
was
go.
the part he wasn't explaining. He was like, you know, the water and the hops.
I don't know about that. I don't know
You hop in your
what
chair.
I don't know what the benefits of the cedar and hops were. I just like the way my legs and my hands feel after I get that one. Either
Yeah.
that
That's
one
just
or the
two
milk
girls'
honey one.
names, Cedar and Hops.
You know,
Exactly.
Two bitches named Cedar and Hops.
when I was in Thailand, them massages was $11 for 90 minutes. I was like, absolutely, I gotta. What else I'm gonna do? Because I ain't gonna never get that.
I should do that because I that's why I was traumatized. I thought I was saving money and bought a massage off Groupon. Bitch, I'll never do that again. I said, no wonder this shit was $7.50. God damn. Be careful when you buy shit like that on Groupon because they be lying.
Oh yeah.
I was like, this is a house, but maybe they converted it into a. Nope, laid my ass right on the couch. I said, I'm laying on the couch. Oh shit! Never again. Never
These
fucking
niggas
again.
is wild, man. Niggas said they put seasoning on me.
They were finna cook you, my boy. They boiled
right there.
beer
Right
and put
there.
an apple in your mouth.
And Tahir was like, what's going on? They were like, right here, this is Cedar and Hobbs. We're gonna throw that on you real quick.
Niggas put some orange slices, orange peels on my eyes.
How long do you think these leftovers gonna last?
Put some carrots and tomatoes in there with his feet.
Y'all a cold piece. Hey, before we get out of here, because we winding down the time, John, tell us a little bit about this conference, what people can expect, what the first one was like, and what you're looking for different-wise on the second one.
Yeah, man. So the Los Angeles Comedy Festival, it's the second year we've done it. The first year I was in the film studio building, and we only had 2 nights of it and about 4 shows. This year, we're at the Ice House in Pasadena Comedy Club. 4 nights, 7 shows. The first night is a kickoff show headlined by Tony Rock, and then the second show that night is the X-rated after-hour show headlined by Tahir Moore right here. So you know, and it's 3 more days of just fun shows, ladies' night, comedy competitions, a cash prize. Then we got the stand-up showcase. So comedians submitted from all over the country to be a part of it. We narrowed it down to about 60 comics, and they get to perform with big name acts. And this is something they either have done before or they might not have. So it's going to be a hell of an experience. And I got a chance to invite a lot of industry to the festival to watch these comics perform. So that was just a really dope thing that I didn't know was going to happen, but it just ended up being a angle of, we in LA, most of the industry works here anyway. Let's try to present this as right under your nose type comedy festival. Like, hey, these funny people, we bring them to y'all, and y'all can just come out for a night and check them out. So I got a lot of good responses from like a lot of agencies, and they're going to be there. Even JFL agreed to come too, which is like the biggest comedy festival in the world. So it was just something that I'm really excited about, being able to shine light on other people as well, because I'm not performing on every show. I just wanted to create shows and let different comics, you know, showcase themselves. So I'm really excited about it. It's December 14th through the 17th. So if you're in LA, Thursday through Sunday, you got your pick of any show, brunch show, late night show, freaky show, whatever you into, we got something for you. So very excited about that.
I don't know why you put me on a freaky show. Now I feel the type of way. The late night
well, let's not say freaky. X-rated after hours. You can say whatever you want. More so.
No, it's freaky. Let's be freaky.
X-rated worse than freaky.
Nigga sent me the dress code. He was like leather and lace. I was like, hey, what show is this?
Come along.
Nigga sent me some links for Amazon. I was like, here's some of the things I picked from.
Everything got a hole in it.
What the fuck is this?
He walk in and nobody else there.
Hey.
Oh, that's dope. That's fire.
Somebody said naked comedy is wild. Y'all remember that show that people performed in their underwear, like bra and panties and boxes for guys? It was in LA.
That's only on you.
They used to have them a few places around the country.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Everybody in the room was in underwear, or just the comedians?
I think everybody.
Oh, that's wild.
The ones I seen, it was just comedians, which is the worst.
That's interesting.
Yeah. That's a complete flip of imagining your audience in their underwear. Like, bitch, I'm actually the only person
I'm in my underwear.
In my
I've
drawers.
never heard that before. How long ago was this?
It was a couple years ago because I remember Shauna Christmas did it, and I remember she posted about it. So that had to be at least 4 or 5 years ago when I saw her post about it.
Just Niche do a lingerie show.
She does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in Chicago. Yeah.
Where the comedians are in lingerie?
Yep.
Yeah, comedians. Her, Corey Bell, a couple others.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly women, right?
Show.
Yeah, I don't think it's no dudes on there. I can ask for you.
Hey.
I'm just playing.
It could be.
Let's make sure the lingerie show they didn't say ladies.
Yeah, I'm like, it could be.
Right.
They be like, hey, bro.
Headline about to hear more.
Hey, bro, you performing at that lingerie
Hey.
joint? I'm going to come through real quick.
Hey, man. That's what I say, dog. Like, that's for women. You can't be too freaky as a man.
Right.
It's not gonna be tolerated. Like,
Yeah.
you gonna scare more women off.
Yeah.
Scaring the hoes, nigga.
Exactly, bro. That's the worst. I hate that dude. The hoes come around and all of a sudden, hey, y'all know I'm a freak, and they like,
come on.
Hey, we gotta
Yes.
we gotta go.
One dude can ruin it for y'all whole group, bro. I'm speaking as a woman. One dude can ruin it for the whole group. He is not lying.
Hey, man, these bitches ain't trying to fuck nothing. Yeah,
Yes.
no, they not.
Yeah.
No,
He
they
is
were.
not lying.
They were.
He's speaking facts for real. Them same exact words. And we just all walk away like, nah, because birds of a feather flock together.
And then he be the main one talking about, no, I'm going to get more girls to come in here. No, you not, nigga.
No, you're not. No, you're not. They didn't like you. They liked us. They didn't like you, and you got mad and blew it up for everybody.
Bottle service too. We women when dudes be having tables and the one that's eager to get everybody in, we be like, nah, because he either setting us up to get taken advantage of or he the one ain't got no money. So that also steers women away. Like you speaking facts, bro.
That thirst. They see it on you.
Absolutely.
I want to do a car show while I interview my friends in they dope cars and call it Scrubs, based off a TLC song on the passenger side of your homeboy's ride. I think that would be dope as hell. I got a lot of friends with dope ass cars. Carlos, DC, the niggas. What's the homie Tyler got some dope shit too. I think it'd be dope as shit, man.
Yeah, you remember comedians in cars getting coffee?
Yeah.
I wrote a sketch. Me and the boys that wrote a sketch. We need to all sit down and do it. It's called Homies and Hoopnies Getting Hennessy. And it was a bunch of the homies riding around drinking, talking about their hood stories.
First episode, you don't even get to do two of them. You get pulled over on the first episode. Everybody go to jail.
Like, that's the end of the season, y'all. We're gonna be wrapping this up. That's pretty much it.
Hey, but check back in 2 weeks. We might get freed though. I got a good public defender. Hey man, y'all be good. Y'all be blessed.
I need 85 South need to do that. I need to send that to y'all boys.
Come on, man.
That's just be funny.
Oh, we said the Hoopers get ahead of sleep. It's
funny.
Easy.
That's easy.
Oh, good times, man. Good times. I want to for people out in LA that are already familiar with my parties on Tuesdays. We got another party this Tuesday. It's always the last Tuesday of the month. Guys, pull up if you can. This is it's called The Leftovers. Come out, dance those plates off here. We're gonna have a good time. DJ Artistic on the ones and twos. It's always a good time, man. Always a fucking epic time. So if you're in the LA, you're familiar with it already. You can go pull up. If you're familiar with the page, and go to the page. But it's a good time. It's not too hard to find, but it is a private page. But it's a good time. We don't really promote it like that because you like to be able to control the crowd and who all is pulling up. So, but if you know, and it's a good time. John's been in there a couple times, then looked around, was like, "Woo, oh my, oh my stomach, oh my stomach,
oh my lord."
Do what I can.
I'm trying to get Rome to come, but Rome is going to bed about 9:30. He be like,
yeah, brother. Or I'd be out of town because I was about to say, damn, I can come this week. I'm about to be out of town.
Yeah. That's all good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can start to think I don't fuck with you no more.
And then I saw you know what? I saw your video about not drinking and not going places where, that's highly encouraged, or that's like the main thing people do, or the people that can't have fun without drinking. I was like, okay, that makes a lot more sense about him, not pulling up as much. So, it's all good.
You don't drink at all.
I stopped drinking about a year and some change ago. Yeah. So,
How you been feeling? What's the difference you noticed?
Just I don't have no fog, no brain fog. Like I'm just clear on everything. Even when like I have a bad day or something, my brain doesn't automatically go to let me get a drink. It's either go let me meditate, let me read, let me like dial in with myself. So it's just been I don't know, it's been an experience. I rock with it. And I can't say forever because forever is a long time, you know what I'm saying? But as of right now, it's been cool. So
can you drive late at night without falling asleep? Oh God, I be driving at night, dog, and I be so sleepy. I be missing exits, and I be like, "This is dangerous, dog."
You might need to stop driving.
You need to.
This is because you're not drinking.
I be drinking, but like I'm saying, like
no. Listen,
sometimes I be heading home. I be like, damn, I'm almost in Temecula. How the fuck I miss my exit?
What's crazy is to hear. It's not even like an influence thing. Like I'm not easily influenced, so it's not even like I can be in an environment with people drinking. It's just I genuinely be going to sleep. That'd be the issue. I'd be in the bed. That definitely.
John, do you snore?
If I'm on my back, I tend to snore.
No, I'm talking about John. John, do you snore?
My girl say I do. Yeah, I never heard it.
Go get it.
Because you do.
Go get a sleep study. Go get a sleep study done.
Yeah.
Because that falling asleep while you're driving or like easily falling asleep anywhere is definitely a sign of sleep apnea. Because that was one of the reasons I went and got tested because I was falling asleep while I was driving all the time. So when I got my sleep apnea, my CPAP, nigga, the first week was some of the best sleep I had ever had in my life. Because I've been snoring probably since I was 14. I thought it was just like what niggas do for my hood.
Soundtrack.
I had no idea, bro. Nigga, I got that sleep studies done. They was like, you should have been came to see us, my boy. You was almost dead.
That's crazy.
So check it out, man. If you got insurance, Kaiser will cover it. They'll cover the sleep study and they'll give you your first machine for free.
Oh, the Top Gun machine is what I call it.
The Top Gun machine.
You ain't
they wear that, the thing.
They got different ones. They got
Do
different
you
ones.
fly with it? Did I hear you say you fly with yours? Like
I got a small one and I got a big one. My big one, the stationary one, is usually the one I keep at home. But I got a very small one like this big that I travel with when I'm only gonna be gone for like 2 to 3 days. I take that one. If I'm going long,
you be on the plane looking like Darth Vader, or you be with the?
I put it on the plane before.
That's cool. Oh, okay.
I'll put a hoodie on, but I'll put the mask on because I got just the nose piece now. Put the mask on, then I put the hoodie on. I'm always on the window, so I turn in right here. They don't see nothing. They don't hear nothing. The machine quiet.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care. Fix your face, Anita. Fix your face. Okay. I paid for this seat. I get all the amenities that come with it. I get this outlet. This is my outlet, so I'm using my CPAP.
Well, no. I mean, my fiance has a CPAP.
Okay.
Oh no, I know all about it. That's why I say now every time he ready to go to bed, I'm like, all right, Top Gun. It looks like you about to fly a plane. Like, I love you. I love you, baby. I love your CPAP.
That's hilarious.
I love it. But my mom probably gonna have to have one too. But yeah, sleep study is people don't realize that sometimes y'all ain't breathing when y'all be sleeping.
Yeah, you stop bringing your tongue relaxes and it blocks your airway.
Yeah.
So that's what makes you do the thing right there. It's your body trying to jerk itself because your tongue has muscles, and when those muscles relax, that's when your tongue falls back and it covers your airway, and that's why you can't breathe.
I only believe I breathe out of one nostril in my nose. I thought that was why I be snoring. Like air only come out of one nostril and in. Like if I would smoke something and blow it out, it would only come out of one side.
Typically, not always.
That's how breathing works.
Yeah. Your nostrils one of the nostrils is always usually clogged up or more clogged than the other one.
Okay.
Y'all done stressed.
You all right?
You got him taking out his breathe.
I thought that was a default or something, a defect. I was like, this motherfucker broke or something.
You worried about shit that's supposed to happen.
Yeah. Nah. But John, still go ahead and get your wheel together, though. Go ahead and get your wheel together, but just in case.
And driving.
Don't just stop at the wheel either. You need a power of attorney too. I know niggas ain't gonna tell you that, and they're gonna have your old lady in limbo with your wheel. She can't get your death certificate, so she can't cash your life insurance because you gotta be able to have the
me, man. She probably
get you a power of attorney too. Okay, you need all of that shit. Get all that shit together. Not an easy conversation, but it's a necessary conversation. It's like, so when you die, like
so when you die,
What you want me to do with the Charger? Sell this Dodge Charger.
Hell nah.
You taking your braids down?
Yup.
Are you getting your hair redone today? You getting it redone today?
Yup.
Oh, okay.
He said, no more of this shit. Y'all niggas stressing me out. I can't do
He
it.
just
no
came home. I'm finna get it done as soon as we hop off here.
Like busy bone.
Yeah, I just say he looked like he got pushed to the pool. That's why his hair got Nigga came in the house. This is why I be going over there because motherfuckers be playing too much. I told you don't push me in that motherfucking pool. I had my phone in my pocket, dumb bitch.
Hey, black people only we get mad. You push a nigga in the pool, I'm upset, nigga.
Because we always got our phone on us.
Come on.
You don't feel like going through insurance to get no new phone, nigga. Just
Phone,
don't
car key, something electronic, man.
I can't
Just
stand
gotta
either.
stop
That's like
something.
attempted murder to me.
You press the charge.
Pool.
I press the charge.
Literally.
I
If
mean,
it's an 8-foot pool, I could die. I could die that day for sure.
Because I sure don't know how to swim, my nigga. You did, yeah. That's good, John. We need to get that going. Let's start pressing charges on niggas that push you in the pool.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna learn next year. I promise myself, because my son can swim. He's 7. He'd be like, "Damn, Dad, I have to save you." I'm like, "Yeah."
Wait, y'all can't swim?
My son can swim. I can't.
Okay.
Come on, man.
You
Black
can
people,
swim?
we gotta swim, dog.
We gotta grow up.
Wait. Clayton, can you swim?
Yeah.
You can
Your
swim
whole
well.
life?
Yeah. Like my thing is like we shouldn't like you died because of some water. Like that's fucked up, bro.
You need to learn
That
how to
is
swim.
Not an
fucked
ocean
up.
either. Not an ocean.
Like all you gotta do
Water.
is swim from here to there, and you can be safe, and they can get you. But
I don't know how to float. Honestly, I don't know how to
that's
float.
crazy, bro. Like
Niggas live in water for 9 months and get birth and don't know how to swim no more. That's
Come on,
crazy.
man.
Well, you know what? You know what? I was not breathing in that water, Rome. So shut up, okay? I had to take my first breath in that 9 months. So shut up. I wasn't snoring in or nothing. I was minding my business.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
well,
That's
you still can't breathe underwater. I mean, you got to keep your head above. That's why. Like, I just hate for it to be that reason the motherfucker go out, man.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fact.
Yeah.
Man, whatever, man. Listen, I take showers and bath. That's enough water interaction for your boy. You know what I'm saying?
So
Emergency purpose.
I don't have Cash App, you guys. I don't use Cash App. I got scammed. So I shut that shit down a year and a half ago.
Yeah, no, I feel you. They got me too.
How did you get scammed?
How you get scared? Like you gave money away?
No, somebody was requesting money from me, and then I got something from my bank that somebody from Wells Fargo was trying to pull money out of my account. Like, it was crazy. It was like over a 2-day period. So I closed that shit down like the end of 2021. So I ain't used Cash App since.
Yeah.
And plus, with that whole tax situation that's getting ready to come out, this shit about to get confusing as hell with that tax.
They gonna do that on all the platforms. Or it won't just be Cash App.
They said they won't do it if you get payments directly to Zelle because it goes directly to your bank account. But
because they can track the Social Security number of the person. It's all about tracking. The IRS just want to know how much money.
Venmo, all that stuff. They're going to start sending people like tax papers and stuff.
Venmo does it already.
Yeah.
Cash App's going to do it. So and Zelle they already tracking it because it's going straight to your account. So, anyways, it's about that time for us to hit up out of here, man. I'm gonna give this space right now. If you guys got anything going on, you can go ahead and post that right now. I'm also going to grab the link for the show that John was talking about, the conference, and I'm going to post
Comedy
that
Festival. Comedy Festival.
I'm sorry.
Comedy's like I'm passing out donuts or some shit. I ain't getting no donuts, niggas.
I'm going to post that as well, and you guys can click that link and check that out as well. But let's go ahead and kick it off with who's been here? Clay Music. Let's go ahead and go with you, brother.
What we doing? Oh, just where to find me? What we saying?
Where to find you. If you got anything coming up, you can let people know where it.
Please go watch the Michael Blackson show on BET Plus. Go check that out. I'm on there. We couldn't promote it because of the strike before. If you're in Atlanta, I'll be here with the 85 South show and the Family Business Tour. Make sure y'all check it out. Shout out to all my English majors. I rock with y'all. Y'all know what it is. And anything else I need to plug? Oh, yeah, the merch still up. English major merch. Go get you some shirts. And we got some more stuff in the works. So
I'm in Atlanta in December, Clay. I'm going to hit you.
Yeah. We I think we got a show the 7th and the 8th with 85, our Family Business, and then we back around with some more. So yeah.
Okay.
See us in your city, pull up. And if you're in the city, pull up.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. Well, Tanisha, what you got for the folks?
So I put my Venmo. That's my Venmo, y'all. If y'all want to say, because people was asking for my Cash App, but I do Venmo, so that's my Venmo on my name, Tanitra Dash Howard. I ain't got nothing coming up because I'm planning a wedding, honey. That's all that's
Let's
major
go.
on my thing. We're having a destination wedding, so I'm getting married in Mexico.
No.
Yeah, I'm doing that. But I am starting up, excuse me, my own podcast. I have a name and everything for it. I'm not gonna tell y'all it right now. But right now I'm just growing my socials. I'm doing my sketches on thing. I have my commercials running. If you guys have seen any of the 5 of those, which are blessings. But yeah, I'm just suiting up for next year, launching my podcast and stuff. So I'll let y'all know when it's available.
There it is. There it is. Ron, what you got for the people, Brad?
Yeah, Comedy Trap House every Tuesday. Comedy Trap House podcast. Check that out. You can find me at I Roam a Lot. Tap in. I'm actually going to be launching a new brand January where we're encompassing everything. Right now, my brand Shady Side Up. We got all type of sales going on. So if you need some shades or you want to support some black business, holla at your boy. Yeah, that's everything, man. Keep living, keep loving, keep learning.
There it is. All right, what you got from John?
Social media, I'm on Mr. Tan Panda, MrTanPanda. Obviously, I got the comedy festival coming up in 3 weeks. If you're in LA, December 14th through the 17th, you can go to the Ice House website and pick any show you want to go to. Go to multiple if you want to. It's gonna be a good time. Yeah, that's it.
There it is. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much for watching. I always catch a new episode of Dive in the DMs every week. It will come out Thursday, as well as Damn It That You Scary. New episodes, More to the Story, will drop next year. We're actually going to have the kid on, so it's going to be the 3 of us, the whole family in there, having a good time. Right now, I am running a Black Friday sale on my body butters. You guys know the Smell Well body butters. I got 3 sizes. It's still $100. If you spend $100, you get free shipping. And I'm doing 30% off. This is the lowest I've ever gone, the lowest I will ever go on these body butters because I'm barely making profit off of this one. But I want to promote buying black. Like, we don't keep our dollar in our neighborhoods nearly long enough as we should. So 30% off. If that makes you a believer, you try it, you like it, you tell some people about it, and then we continue to spread the love. But the body butters are fire. People in the comments are talking about it right here. I promise you, I'm not just capping you. I would not get on here and promote a product that I do not stand behind, that I not believe in, because I don't want to lose my good standing with y'all. I promise you, if you try these body butters, you will not regret it. They smell amazing. They last all day. They're great stocking stuffer gifts. They're great white elephant gifts. They're great things just to have in your life personally. All right, so check those out. Just go to tahirmore.com. The promo code is BF30, Black Friday 30. You just use that at checkout. It'll take the 30% off, and I promise you, you will not regret it. So go out there, grab a couple, one for you, one for somebody else that's paying for it, and you have a great time. Dion, shut up. Shut your baldy ass up.
Organic milk breakup.
He been going ham the whole damn show.
This what happened when niggas at home on Sundays ain't got nothing to do.
Look, he got a picture with somebody with hair. You fraudulent bastard. Other than that, man, thank y'all so much for pulling up. I got shows dropping next year that I'm going to announce in January. But one you can earmark on your calendar in St. Louis. I'll be back March 10th at Helium. Check that one out. That's going to be a good ass time. Other than that, man, I'll see y'all next week on another episode of Zoom with the homies. I appreciate y'all so much. Shout out to the More Mods, the More Mob, the Scary Squad. I appreciate y'all. Y'all can tip the More Mods at $ More Mods on Cash App, and that goes directly to them. Fawn and a couple others have been super helpful with continuing this. And there were times I was like, man, I don't know if this is making a difference. I don't even know if I should keep doing this, but their help and you guys pulling up every Sunday keeps me going. So thank y'all so much for pulling up. I appreciate it, and I love y'all. I'll see y'all next